checking in this week. The topic for this week is going to be on how to flight your golf ball. A lot of us have seen those tour pros on TV hitting low controlled golf shots into the greens, and it looks so easy that we feel like we can do the same thing. And we can, but we need to know the basics on how to do so. So if you have like a 100-yard shot into a green, you're not going to take your stock 100-yard club and just simply move the ball back in your stance and swing hard, because what that's going to do when you're swinging a little harder, you're going to produce more spin on the golf ball. You're going to compress that golf ball and it's going to spin more, which is going to give you a higher shot. Now, one part of that is true by moving it just a touch back in your stance. What that's going to do is create a little bit better ball first contact. The ball is going to be farther back in your stance, so your swing is going to not be completely shallowed out, and you're going to be able to hit that golf ball first before you hit the turf to make sure you compress it. But to flight it, you need to club up. So in this particular case, what I would recommend is you take a full club, if not a club and a half to 2 clubs more. So we're at 100 yards. Some people might say that's their 56-degree or sand wedge. So they would either, in this case, take a 52, their gap wedge, or even a pitching wedge. So I chose my pitching wedge because I'm really trying to keep this ball low, controlled, and flight it onto the green. So first step, club selection. Club and a half to 2 clubs more. Now, what I said earlier, what people always have that conception of needing to move the ball a little bit farther back in the stance, that is going to help. But if you either move it directly in the center or a touch back, that's going to help keep it low as well. So club up, play the ball position, have it just slightly back in your stance. And lastly, do not take a full aggressive swing at the golf ball. When we're flighting the golf shot, it's more controlled. You want to take a half to 3/4 swing. This is going to give it less spin, but you should catch it good. So it's going to give it enough spin to get it to where you want to go and stop on a dime when it gets up to the green. So club up, play the ball just a slightly back in your stance, and take a little bit smoother, softer of a golf swing, and you should be able to flight that golf ball really nice. And here we go. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps when you're out on the golf course.